What's going on, traders? Welcome back to another video. We're going to bring you a quick little update on AMC stock. If you guys do enjoy these videos, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on the video. It tremendously helps out the channel. Without further ado, let's dive right into AMC and what we have going headed into the annual shareholder meeting at the end of the month. And early August, we have the earnings. We're going to get some insight on the data, the metrics of the financial performance of AMC stock, AMC company, the movies and whatnot, the numbers, how we're looking on profits, which are definitely going to be one of the most important indicators, especially for institutions that play these long-term games that, quite frankly, don't look at financials. You walk into Fidelity or some of these mutual funds, of course, are going to laugh you out of the office if you start to bring up technicals and RSI and indicators. That's more of a hedge fund type of approach. However, we're going to be mentioning and focusing on, of course, technicals, because that is going to be the definite focus and a big indicator of where AMC is going from here, quite frankly, because I think a lot of the movies, the revenue is kind of priced in a little bit. That's why you see these new movies coming out with record-breaking box office numbers. But the stock doesn't really react to it like you'd expect. Why? Because that news is already priced in, guys. Technicals, $40, 5% down today. It's not the end of the world. $40 is that support I've been talking about. We had the two-time bounce here at $30. I'd rather have it hold here above 40. Today, we simply had a healthy pullback down to the exponential moving average, in which is my favorite indicator to use. 1 minute, 5 minute, 4 hour are my favorite time frames. And right now, we're bouncing or we're holding 40. So Thursday, tomorrow, and Friday are definitely going to be some important days. Why? Because we're going to see if we can actually hold some support. I do think there is some slight profit taking. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but quite frankly, with the bounces being up here, we have these nice bounces. They're not $1, $2. They're really sizable bounces, and it's nice to see some of that volume demand come in on AMC again. Of course, we're not at early June levels where we went parabolic and it was euphoric everywhere, $77 of the high. But it's there, and it's nice to see that it's not dead and it's finding support levels. So I think some people, day traders, hedge funds, day traders, swing traders, are definitely loading up at these low prices and probably taking some profits in near the bounces. That's exactly another thing that was very, very similar with GameStop having these wild swing plays. It'd gap up, it'd shoot up at market open like we've been seeing on AMC. And today, of course, we had a slight minor pullback. However, this is the range, 60-50 resistance with some support right around 40. If it does by any chance come down, it better hold at 35. That's where I'd want it to be. The lowest I'd want this to hold is $35. Why? Because if it comes down, once again, that's a triple bottom here at $30. I don't know if it will crack at $30, if the morale on the stock would get hit a lot, how the volume is going to look like. I know we pulled up the Ortex numbers really, really quick. Negative 2.65 on the short interest with a 14.24 SI, slightly dropping. I know people are going to start to panic if this starts to drop down to like sub 10%, which I'm very curious to see how that changes, especially headed into the month of August. But number one key here, guys, is going to be support levels. If AMC fails to hold support levels, it's definitely going to struggle. But as of now, we do see some very big demand at the low 30s. And like I said, I think that's just some hedge funds, some day traders, some swing traders coming in and loading up because they know the attention, the demand, the volume on the stock is still very, very insane when you compare it to other blue chip stocks or tech stocks in the stock market like Tesla, Apple, and whatnot, Nvidia, that usually lead the volume on the numbers. So AMC, technicals, there you have it. Right now, where we have a slight downtrend ever since we cracked from the 60s. We couldn't break 60s. There's this slight downtrend. I know we have some small bounces. Let's not honor this downtrend. We need a push above 50 to have some serious confirmation of a reversal. If it can crack 50, guys, then now we're kind of talking, now it's getting a little serious. Now there's a higher potential for it to climb back above 60. But again, the willingness of the demand, the volume, how many buyers come in is what we need. This stock isn't going to push itself. It needs volume and there needs to be demand shown for the stock. But right now, it's a step in the right direction. And it goes back to exactly what I mentioned 2 weeks ago when this started coming down here. When we started cracking under 55, 50, 45, I said, you can go back. I said, this pullback here is not the end of the world. Why? Because there's going to be a bounce. First and foremost, we saw it twice. We saw the bounces. It was oversold, technical bounce. That's exactly what we saw on Monday and on Tuesday yesterday. So that's what we saw. That's what we needed. That's a complete normal technical bounce. This just extends the process of AMC. This is just going to lengthen the whole process if we do see a rebound. It's going to find support. I really didn't know what the support level was. It was 30. I thought we could bounce to 40. We did bounce to 40. We actually bounced to 45, which was a little bit more than I thought. But AMC being AMC, man, the rallies, the pushes we do see are very, very impressive. That is a big, big green flag in my book. So not at the end of the world, just a quick little update on the short interest numbers via Ortex and some of the technicals that I'm watching. So if you guys found this video of any value, make sure you slap a like, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another live stream. Thank you.